Hi friends, welcome to the CFCE of the North Shore, which is funded by the Department of Early Education and Care. Make sure to check out our Facebook page to see what types of events and activities we have planned, as well as visiting us at the lower level of the North Shore Mall by the Nordstrom Wing. We're there every day from 10 to 1 p.m. Registered groups are from 10 to 11. Come and Play is from 11 to 1. You don't have to register for that. You can just stop by and check out what's going on. We have a lot of fun activities going on. Also, check out our website page, CFC of the North Shore, and you can see other locations and other groups and activities that are going on as well. Let's get started with our song, Open, Shut Them. Ready? Open, shut them, give a little clap. Open, shut them, lay them on your lap. Wave them, wave them, wave them, wave them to your friends. Wave them, wave them, wave them, wave them to your friends. Well, great job, everyone. Thanks for waving to me. So today, I thought we would read this story. I bet you've heard this story before, but it's always a fun story to read this time of year, and then I have a couple activities we can do as well. So the name of this story is The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Raise your hand if you've heard it before. Yep, I bet a lot of you have. And it's written by Eric Carle. So let's see what happens in this story, okay? And try to pay attention to the order of things, because I'm going to give you a little clue to a game we're playing later. So in the story, the caterpillar eats things, and try to pay attention to what he eats first, okay, and second and third, and so on and so on. So this starts with, in the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. On Sunday morning, the warm sun came out, and pop, out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. So see all those foods that he ate through? That's a lot of food. That night, he had a stomachache. Wouldn't you have a stomachache if you ate all that food? The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through a nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out. Are you ready? And he was a beautiful butterfly. The end. Isn't that nice? So a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, right? So I thought we could make a caterpillar today, and then we'll play a little game. Remember I said try to remember what foods he ate? So we'll do that afterwards, okay? So for this, if you have an egg carton at home, you can grab that. Now listen, if you don't have whatever I'm using, you can improvise. That's a new word, improvise. And what that means is just get something else that you can use and use that, because you can still make the same craft. It doesn't always have to, you don't always have to use the same things that I use, okay? So for this, I'm going to use an egg carton, and I want to show you. I punched a couple holes in it with a pen. I took a pen and I just push through. You might need a grown-up if you have an egg carton to help you with that, okay? But if you don't, you can use paper, you can use whatever you can find, okay? And improvise. So what I'm gonna do with my caterpillar is I'm gonna paint the front part red, and that's gonna be his head, and then I'm gonna paint the rest of it green. Now, if you have an egg carton but you don't have paint, say, or you don't have the same colors as me, you could use different colors. But if you don't have paint, you could use crayons, you could use markers, you could cut up paper and glue it. So whatever you have, that's what you would use. Okay, so I'm gonna paint the front part of mine red. So I'm gonna take some red paint, and I'm just gonna go along and paint the front like this, red. So that's gonna be my caterpillar's face or his head. So you paint the whole thing red like this. Let's see. Okay, so his head is red. And then what I thought I would do is paint the rest of his body green. So I'm going to take some green paint, and I'm going to go all around the other egg cartons and paint green like this. It's a lot of painting, but remember, if you don't have paint, you could use markers, you could use crayons. If you don't have an egg carton, you could use paper. Maybe you could cut out some circle shapes to make a caterpillar, or you could just draw on white paper a caterpillar. Whatever you have, remember, improvise. Use what you have. Okay. I'm painting the whole thing green. I'm trying to go fast so you can see how I'm doing this. Okay, so that's his body. It's all green. I missed a few spots, as you can probably see. Like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, remember I talked about the little holes? So I have some pipe cleaners, and I cut them. But now, if you don't have pipe cleaners, remember, you could go out in the yard and you could get sticks. You could use sticks, and there's probably other thing you could cut. Maybe a Q-tip and use that, or you could use paper, whatever you have, or cardboard. But so I have pipe cleaners, so I'm going to stick one pipe cleaner in here, and then see how I fold it over a little bit to make it, those are his antennas or feelers, you call those. And I'm sticking those on his head. Whoop, maybe I should push this one down a little more so they look like they're the same size. What do you think? Okay, and then what I did is I took some yellow paper and I drew two little green circles in the center for his eyes. But remember, you can do this however you want. And I'm going to stick some, I'm going to take some, oh, I got to open up my glue. It's not going to work if I don't open it, is it? And I'm going to put 2 dots of glue. 1, 2, like that. And then I'm going to stick the eyes on. Like that. And so that's what my caterpillar looks like. Now, I'm sure all of your caterpillars aren't going to look like that, like mine, which is great because we don't want them all to look the same. You want to be creative and make it however you like. Use whatever you have in your house. You're going to use that word that I said, improvise, and just use whatever you have to make a caterpillar. Okay, and then I had mentioned that we were going to play a game by what the caterpillar ate in the story. So what I did is I took, you know that shaker cheese? I took a shaker cheese jar and I put some green paper around it and some red, and I gave him some eyes, and I made a caterpillar. And so this is going to be his mouth. So I will open this up, and you can, maybe if you have an empty cheese jar at home, you could make one of these. Or if you have some other type of jar where the lid will open and you can turn it into a caterpillar. So in the story, on the first day, the caterpillar ate through 1 apple. So we're going to feed him the apple. Okay, and then on the second day, do you remember what he ate through? He ate through 2 things. He ate through 2 pears. 1, 2. And then on the third day, day number 3, he ate through 3 plums. 1, 2, 3. And then on the 4th day, he ate through 4 things. Do you remember? 4 strawberries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I gotta put it in his mouth. And then on day number 5, the 5th day, he ate through 5 things. Do you remember what they were? Oranges. He ate through 5 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on day number 6, are you ready? He ate through a lot of things. He ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake. He ate through 1 ice cream cone. He ate through 1 pickle. He ate through 1 slice of Swiss cheese. He ate through 1 slice of salami. He ate through 1 lollipop. He ate through 1 slice of cherry pie. He ate through 1 sausage. He ate through 1 cupcake. And then the last thing he ate was 1 slice of watermelon. And then what did he have? A stomach ache. And then what did he wasn't small anymore. He was a big caterpillar. And then what did he build around himself? A cocoon. And he stayed in it for 2 weeks, and then when he popped his way out, what did he turn into? A butterfly. Well, great job, friends. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.